Alright, be glad to this. Welcome to LUI here. So we have a quick report on the 212 categories, baby please, of the Arnold Classic. Pictures are in. This picture, for instance, was there. We do include this Mustang. It is a GT350R for that matter. Proper engine. It is a Voodoo engine. These wheels are absolutely carbon fiber first in the production car. But then again, proceed, shall we? Kai Daly Green was absolutely there. Peter McGaugh to the right and Sean Ray, of course. David Henry. David Henry is quite eventful. He is in the mix. He might win it. He might win it. Let's take a look at the foe. Ahmed Ashkanani, this guy from Kuwait. He placed second, as you guys know, in Mr. Olympia last year. He is also doing battle for the first place with David Henry. So these two guys are absolutely in the lead. So we'll see who won it, Anabolic Chicken or David Henry. Bubander was absolutely there off season. This guy, Lionel Bayeki. Thing is, I have him winning. I don't know, because his face, I don't know. His face looks special. There is also a very, very special news about his trainer, namely George Farah. But I want to keep it on the low for now because it is very, very, very serious. We'll see if he does that. So I didn't have that in my calculation. You know, I was thinking, okay, this guy is with George Farah, so it's going to be quite eventful for him. He might take it, but knowing now that George Farah is in a dire situation, I have no idea. I have this guy between him and Cedric, but we'll see how it goes. Flex Wheeler is there. Flex Wheeler announced today that he will actually do a comeback this year, 2017, in the Olympia. I think it's called Olympia Classic or Olympia Masters or things like that, right? So he's coming back. Haditiya Yamagichi to the left of him. He is the winner of last year on the Classic. Unfortunately, today he was not that sharp. Unfortunately, he will not win it today for sure. Jose Raymond. Unfortunately, he did not bring it today as well. Jose, as you guys know, is a small Branch Warren, for instance, right? And I'm going to show you a picture so you can comprehend why he did not bring it. Nathan Diasha was absolutely there. Prodigy is his nickname. Jose Raymond again being out-angled by two ladies. Baby, please. Oh, our Koala Kangaroo Hybrid from Australia was absolutely there. For that, we do salute him. Okay, so we start with the gentleman. He brought the aesthetic today. We do salute him. He was conditioned from the front. He was loyal. Leela Brada all over again. Side biceps is loyal as well. Now it gets not good. Front double bicep, you know, the downstairs area. These legs are proper. Don't forget, we're in the 212 categories, baby, please. But let's all agree that the separation in these arms is rather less than average, to say the least. No peak, no sweeps there, not impressive. And when he turns back, wow, this is the catastrophe right there. This back is shallow at best. So, quite frankly, he will not be in the lead. He's not even in the mix, right? Sorry for that for him, proceed, shall we? And we arrive to Mr. Jose Raymond. As I mentioned, Jose Raymond is pretty much Branch Warren of the 212 categories, baby, please. In every aspect, in the structure, and also the trademark of Branch Warren, Jose Raymond, was the Granny T look. I'm sorry, extreme hardness and conditioning is basically the selling point for this gentleman. And today, let's all agree it's not there. There's no separation in these legs. He looks soft as a soap bar. I've seen a picture of him yesterday. I said, bro, bad news for Jose. I was confirmed there. Look at that. I mean, there is no hardness in these chests. And the chest, the lat spread is not loyal. He's just soft. Soft is the proper name. Soft is the proper name. He looks flat as well. Not the best condition. Not the best outing for Jose, unfortunately. And it shows. So he's not doing better for the top position, that's for sure. But this is a prejudging, as you guys know. These guys will come back tonight. And we'll see if he dials it up properly. And if it is enough, right, to catch up with the leading guys. So Jose, for him, proceed. We arrive to the top dog, David Henry. Quite frankly, David Henry was not expected, right? He is a veteran. This guy is a veteran in the game. He is doing battle since ever, right? He's also happened to be one of the most intellectual guys of the IFBB, right? If you guys followed his career, his legs were not a strength. We're talking about the quads here. The quads here were never the strength. However, today they were very conditioned. Probably the best legs I've ever seen of Mr. David Henry, right? Small field heat all over again from the top. Such small field heat, bellies, baby please, roundness, and conditioning was absolutely good. The side tricep is loyal. The hamstrings are very conditioned. The sweep is not the best, but we'll see if it's enough because he's going against Ahmed Ashkanani. Ahmed Ashkanani is not complete. He is far from being complete, right? The back of David Henry is known as one of the best in the world. All categories included. And the conditioning downstairs is just loyal. I see proper glutes, and the separation with the hemis is just proper. It is just proper. This is a solid back double biceps. Not perfect. I don't see the biceps, so to speak, but the rest is just proper. The sweep, the thickness of that back, all kind of ridges, valleys, baby please, right? From the front, not a single bubble butt. Probably this was like the best, abs and thighs I've seen today. And bear in mind, his thighs were never the strength, but it looks just proper. It looks just good. Not overdone, not overkill, but it's just good, right? One of the most impressive, most muscular pose right there. And we arrived to Mr. Dixon. Now, Dixon impressed a lot of people, right? He was like a Momo Ben Aziza all over again. The quads are probably one of the craziest today. He was blocky. He was solid too. Very conditioned. The side bicep, the side chest is not bad. The back, we're not talking about the same details or the same, same metric as David Henry, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, the lower section is fairly well conditioned, and this is a muscular back, although not the best one out there. I see some wrinkles on the lower back that is not loyal. It's like Jay Cutler when he was not in shape. But this is his bubble. Let's sing along. 1, 2, 3, bubble, bubble gut bonanza. Drop it down like a belly dancer. Hey boy, drop it down. Let me see you touch the ground. Bubble. We have a triple, quadruple butt bonanza. Not saluted. He would be dinged for this. He's not in the mix. Mainly because of this. Bubble trouble gut bonanza. Aside from that, as I said, he was blocky. He was probably like a mass monster, like a bully, pretty much. Oh, the Camel Crew guy, namely the Anabolic Chicken, Ahmed Ashkinani, who was the runner-up in Miss Olympia last year. Now let's take a look at this pose. Let's start from the downstairs. His hamstring sweep, arguably the best today. Definitely, it hangs low. It gives you that belly, so that is impressive. That's a good point for him. It separates from the glutes efficiently. The upstairs area, decent, right? I mean, he never had like the craziest arms development, but let's say it is decent. The back though, this guy is Dorian all over again. This is a solid back double biceps, and the downstairs area is not bad too. We spoke about those hemis; they're well conditioned. They're not bad. But the back is like a heavyweight back doing battle in the 212 category, bro. He looks also massive in the most muscular pose, and we can see the weakness. Admittedly, the quads were never his strength, and I do know for a fact, believe it or not, this gentleman trains the legs every day. I repeat, daily. He trains these legs every day to try to improve them. Will it work? Will it not? I don't know. Nonetheless, he's going against a guy who has not the best legs as well, in that of David Henry, right? And when he spread it from the back, Dorian Yates all over again. It's a known fact. One of his strength. There we go. Aditya Yamagishi, the winner of last year, messed up the point. He's not done it properly. He was the shadow of himself, so just might as well just go through the pictures. We'll see what's up. Flat, not conditioned, soft, you name it. The back is shallow at best. One of the worst backs today. Like, look, the back is just not there. He reminds me of Ben Pekulski. Ben Pekulski, my fellow Canadian. It's like that. There's no back. Pretty much. There's nothing to see there. Pretty much. Sorry about that. Abs were not showing as well. Not the best outing of Hadithia. Sorry. Right? Those are some other pictures. We have Dixon. A massive guy. Probably the most massive today. Bully. He was a bully on stage. Unfortunately, his gut was descented in a severe way, right? Guy, sister, Nino, you know what? I'm gonna attach the comparison video done by an overachieving muscular development as usual. I will link it at the bottom. So please take a look at it. You will see the first call out, and you see that this guy was pretty much outclassed in a severe way. When they were calling for a front lat spread, it was just not there. It's just not there. So he had some decent posing like this most muscular pose and so on, but he's not doing better for the mix, right? So overall, Ashkinani and this guy, David Henry, are doing battle for the top position. We'll see how it goes tonight. Look at this proper pose, most muscular pose of David Henry, one of the best conditioned he brought. Now again, as I said, his legs were never a strength. That's a known fact. But since he's going versus a guy who has also weak legs, it's a toss-up. We'll see how it goes. Both have severe, assets. I mean, some crazy assets. Both have very good backs. That of Ishkinani is just more massive. It's like they attached a heavyweight Dorian back on a small 5'2" guy, so that plays a lot. Also has better hamstring sweep than that of David Henry. We'll see how it plays. However, the legs, as weak as they are, of David Henry from the front, they look definitely more detailed, more conditioned than those of Ahmed Ashkinani. I salute you wherever you are. Don't forget to like the video and stay tuned for the full review of the open category, and also we'll come back to see the finals of this 212 categories. Baby, please.